Your liver is one of the most important organs in your entire body. It works quietly in the background every single day, filtering toxins, producing bile, storing nutrients, and supporting more than 500 different functions that keep you alive. Yet, despite its importance, the liver often doesn't get the attention it deserves. Many of us assume liver damage is only caused by drinking too much alcohol, but that's far from the truth. According to the American Liver Foundation, about 25% of adults in the United States are affected by some type of liver disease. Worldwide, fatty liver disease is now one of the fastest-growing health problems, even in people who rarely drink alcohol. Why? Because our modern lifestyles, filled with processed foods, sugary drinks, refined oils, medications, and environmental toxins, place enormous stress on the liver. The good news? The liver is one of the only organs in the body that can regenerate itself. If you identify problems early and take care of it properly, the liver has the ability to heal. That's why in today's video, we'll be talking about 10 weird and surprising signs that your liver might be damaged. Some of these symptoms may seem minor or unrelated at first, but together they can be important red flags. And if you stick with us until the end, we'll also share science-backed natural remedies and lifestyle changes that can help cleanse, repair, and protect your liver. Before we dive into the signs, if you find this kind of health information useful, don't forget to like this video. Share it with your friends and family and subscribe to the channel. Your support helps us bring more research-based health content right to you. So let's get started. Before we jump into the unusual signs, let's quickly understand what can actually damage the liver. Yes, alcohol is one of the most common causes, but it's not the only one. Here are a few other factors you should know. Excess sugar and processed foods. A diet full of refined carbs, sodas, and sweets forces the liver to convert all that extra sugar into fat. Over time, this can cause non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, vegetable oils, and trans fats. Many processed foods contain cheap oils like corn oil, soy oil, and canola oil. These are inflammatory and put extra stress on the liver. Overuse of medications. Taking too many painkillers or mixing drugs without medical supervision can lead to liver toxicity. Viral infections. Hepatitis B and C are common viral infections that directly attack liver cells. Obesity and insulin resistance. Being overweight makes the liver work harder to manage blood sugar and fat, toxins. Exposure to pesticides, chemicals, or polluted environments can also harm the liver. So, liver damage can happen to anyone, not just people who drink alcohol. That's why it's so important to recognize the warning signs early. Strange signs of liver damage. 1. Pale or clay-colored stools. Normally, your liver produces bile, which helps digest fats and gives stools their brown color. But when bile flow is blocked or reduced, for example, due to liver damage or a fatty liver, stools can appear pale, gray, or clay-colored. You might also notice that they float in the toilet water because of undigested fat. While it may not seem like a big issue, pale stools are one of the earliest warning signs that your liver isn't functioning properly. If this happens repeatedly, don't ignore it. Difficulty seeing at night. Have you noticed that your vision becomes blurry or weak in low light? Poor night vision can actually be linked to liver damage. Here's why. The liver produces a protein that carries vitamin A to the eyes. When the liver isn't healthy, your vitamin A levels can drop, leading to trouble seeing in the dark. If you're constantly struggling to drive at night or adjust to dim environments, it could be a signal from your liver. Swelling in the feet and ankles. Another strange but common symptom of liver problems is swelling in the lower body, especially the feet and ankles. This happens because the liver produces a protein called albumin, which helps balance fluids in your body. If the liver is damaged, albumin levels fall, causing fluid to leak into the tissues, a condition known as edema. Swelling is often more noticeable on the right side because of how blood circulates from the liver. Pressure or discomfort on the right side. If you often feel a sense of fullness, heaviness, or discomfort under your right rib cage, it may be your liver talking to you. Damaged liver cells can make bile thick and sludgy, which blocks the small ducts that connect to the gallbladder. This causes pressure that you might feel as pain or discomfort. Sometimes the sensation even spreads to your right shoulder because of the nerve connections in the area. Easy bruising or purple-red spots on the skin. A healthy liver makes proteins needed for blood clotting, but when the liver is compromised, these proteins decrease, making you more prone to bruising. You might notice purple or red spots appearing on your skin even without injury. In medical terms, this is because of poor clotting and weakened circulation, both linked to liver damage. Cracked heels. Believe it or not, dry and cracked heels can be a sign of deeper problems inside the body. The liver uses vitamin B3, niacin, to repair itself. When the liver is damaged, it consumes large amounts of B3, leaving less available for skin health. The result? Rough, cracked heels and soles. So, if your heels are constantly splitting despite using creams, it may be a sign of something bigger. Changes in your nails. White or swollen nails are more than just cosmetic changes. They may be pointing to serious liver disease. In fact, studies have shown that people with severe liver scarring often develop completely white nails. Another sign is clubbing, where the fingertips enlarge and the nails curve. Both changes can be linked to poor oxygen supply and chronic liver disease. Dark urine color can tell a lot about your liver health. Dark yellow, brown, or tea-colored urine may indicate high levels of bilirubin, a yellow pigment that the liver normally filters. When the liver can't process it properly, bilirubin builds up in the body and leaks into the urine. This can be a sign of hepatitis, cirrhosis, or other serious conditions. Jaundice, yellowing of skin and eyes. One of the most obvious symptoms of liver damage is jaundice. This condition turns the skin, eyes, and even gums yellow. It happens when bilirubin accumulates in the body due to a failing liver. Jaundice is a strong warning sign that should never be ignored. If you notice it, see a doctor immediately. 10. Spider veins on the skin. These tiny web-like veins are another signal of liver trouble. Spider veins are small, dilated blood vessels that appear close to the surface of the skin, often on the face, chest, or legs. They're linked to hormonal imbalances and increased pressure in the veins, both of which can occur when the liver is damaged. How to support and reverse liver damage? The liver is unique because it can actually regenerate itself. Even if part of it is damaged, new cells can grow if the right conditions are provided. Here are some science-backed steps you can take to help your liver recover. Start your day with coffee and turmeric. Studies show that drinking coffee lowers the risk of cirrhosis and liver cancer. Adding a pinch of turmeric can further boost its healing properties. Curcumin, the active compound in turmeric, has anti-inflammatory effects that support liver repair. Stay well-hydrated water helps thin the blood and supports bile production. Aim for at least 2 to 3 liters per day, depending on your activity level and climate. Use liver-supporting herbs. Herbs like milk thistle, dandelion root, ginger, cinnamon, and green tea have been studied for their liver protective properties. These natural remedies can reduce inflammation and improve detoxification. Chicory has been used in traditional medicine for centuries as a liver tonic. Modern studies suggest it helps reduce oxidative stress and inflammation in the liver. Chicory root contains compounds that may stimulate bile production, aiding digestion and improving fat metabolism. Regular consumption, often in the form of tea or powdered root, can support detoxification and protect liver cells against damage. Melon seeds. Melon seeds are rich in antioxidants, essential fatty acids, and plant proteins. Their detoxifying effect helps flush out harmful substances from the body, easing the liver's workload. They also contain magnesium and zinc, which assist in cellular repair and enzyme activity in the liver. Consuming dried or lightly roasted melon seeds, or using them in drinks, can improve overall liver efficiency. Cucumber seeds. Cucumber seeds have a cooling, hydrating effect and are naturally rich in antioxidants like cucurbitacins and flavonoids. These compounds help reduce inflammation and may prevent fat buildup in the liver. They also support bile regulation and protect liver tissue from oxidative stress. Drinking cucumber seed water or adding crushed seeds to smoothies is a gentle way to support liver health. Cut out harmful oils. Refined seed oils like canola. Soybean and corn oil promote inflammation and liver stress. Replace them with healthier fats such as extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, or grass-fed butter. Eat sulfur-rich foods. Foods like garlic, onions, broccoli, cabbage, and eggs help boost glutathione, the body's master antioxidant. Glutathione is crucial for detoxifying the liver. Reduce sugar in processed foods. Fructose, the sugar found in sweetened drinks and even fruit juices, is metabolized in the liver and can contribute to fatty liver disease. Limit processed foods, baked goods, and sodas. Consider digestive enzymes or bile salts. With doctor's advice, some supplements, like purified bile salts or digestive enzymes, can aid fat digestion and reduce stress on the liver. Always consult a healthcare professional before starting supplements. Try intermittent fasting. Fasting gives your liver a break, improves insulin sensitivity, and helps burn excess fat stored in the liver. Even a 14-16-hour daily fast can have benefits. Your liver is like the body's natural detox machine, but it can only handle so much abuse. Recognizing these unusual signs early, whether it's pale stools, itchy skin, or changes in your nails, can make all the difference. The liver has a remarkable ability to heal itself, but only if you give it the care it deserves. By improving your diet, staying hydrated, avoiding harmful toxins, and making simple lifestyle changes, you can support your liver's natural regeneration process. So, don't wait until the damage is too far gone. Take action today to protect this amazing organ, because a healthy liver means more energy, better digestion, and a longer, healthier life. And remember, if you notice any of the symptoms we discussed, don't ignore them. Consult a medical professional and get your liver checked. Prevention and early action are always better than cure.